Welcome to Trash Talk. I'm Lacey Webb and I am here today with Sam Wylie, Team Leader and Acting Waste Manager at Mount Isa City Council. Hi Sam, thanks for joining us.
G'day, pleasure to be here.
We did try and do this in Brisbane when you were down not so long ago, and with trucks and people walking past, the video really wasn't great. So it's nice to see your face on a screen.
Yeah, it won't be as much of an issue in this platform, I imagine.
So we are here today to talk about grant programs, because obviously there are a lot of grants out there. I know that Resource Hub is engaged in writing a couple of grants for some customers at the moment, and I wanted to pick your brain because Sam, you yourself are a bit of a gun when it comes to writing grants. And I know Mount Isa City Council has been really successful in grant applications this year to help with their resource recovery and waste processes. So tell us, what should people know and what tips can you share?
Oh, if there's one thing you can take away from this particular trash talk, it is, for God's sake, make it engaging. It has to be gripping from the get-go, because you are writing a grant to be read by a human being. They don't want an inch-thick pile of bureaucratic statistics. They want a story.
Yeah, okay. So grab them from straight away from the start.
Be let loose. Be a little creative. Be funny. Be human.
Be human. I like that, because essentially the person at the other end is actually a real person and they need to not fall asleep.
Exactly. And let's face it, they've often got a stack of foot high.
Yeah.
To get through.
So you're standing up from the crowd. So once you've grabbed their attention, is there a way that you should format the responses that I suppose ticks the right boxes?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that one. But while there's not always an exact format or exact template to follow, I find and frequently use it's almost like an essay structure, whereby each point has a key statement to be supported by facts and data, and with a continued reference to a catchy and engaging introduction.
Yeah, okay. So basically what you're saying is grab their attention, use an essay format, so a bit of an intro, specific points, and then a nice conclusion that's punchy.
If that works for you. The essay format works for me, and we've had success with it. So
yeah, perfect. And then are there any other tips or any other recommendations that you give to people, I suppose, about what they should consider for their grant comparison to others?
Nothing quite brings me back like to just that in the initial point. There is no B before A. Yeah. If you can't hold their hold whoever's reading it's like attention for the necessary exposure to the project that you're proposing, the rest is essentially void. So all I can, and always tie in a really snappy conclusion, because that whether the template lays it out and that to accommodate for that or not.
Yep.
Always try to tie it in straight back to the initial point, because that's what's going to tie it together and encapsulate your project in the most optimally engaging way.
Yeah, okay. I love that you said the word engagement about 17,000 times in this short talk. So really my takeaway is, grab their attention, engage them, make sure no one's falling asleep, keep it interesting. Obviously make sure it's the story that you're telling is the story you're committed to and the numbers are right, but engage. Engage.
Make sure, don't give them a shred of doubt.
Yeah, awesome. Great. Well, thank you, Sam. I appreciate your time. Now I hope everyone's going to go away and get writing on their grant applications, or give us a ring, and Resource Hub is happy to help. And I will talk to everybody later on our next episode of Trash Talk. Thanks.
Thanks very much for having me.